Hey guys, Jeff Carver again, out here in the garden and doing my spring starts. So I wanted to show you just basically what I do. It's very simple. You got to start with your seeds, right? So I've got probably too many seeds here, but ordered from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds, rareseeds.com this time. And before I've used Patriot, My Patriot Supply, which is really good. I've had great success with them, but wanted to try these. And also on MI Gardener, his website, got actually a really good deal on several little seed packs that come in these little baggies, and they're all labeled appropriately. But I've got some scallop squash, chocolate stripes tomato, which I'm really excited about. Sweet banana peppers, some corn, which I'm not going to start today, but it's called glass gem corn. Looks really cool. And then Anaheim peppers, which grow really well here in Southern California. So, yikes, almost lost my seeds. That's money right there. Actually, not a lot of money, but still money. So we'll stash these over here for now. So what I'm going to do is basically fill all these containers here, these little seed plug trays, seed starting trays, with this potting mix. And this is an organic, it says locally made, family owned Kellogg. It's from Home Depot. I don't buy a lot of stuff from Home Depot if I don't have to, but you know, they have some good stuff, and it's all organic. It's, you know, from what I can tell, it's legit stuff. So that's what I'm going to use today. So what I'll do, I'll fill all these in, pack them in with the butt of this trowel here, and then I forgot my pencil. You're going to need a pencil for this too, where you can just push down in the dirt, put your seed in, and then cover it up. So that's what I'm going to start doing. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that show that process, so I'm just going to do it without you having to really watch me do it. So be right back. Okay, so I've got everything packed up. All the soil is in the seed pods, or whatever you call them, seed trays here. Figured out I didn't need this one, so can use it later, maybe in the season. But what I want to do is just plant my tomatoes and my peppers, because those take a little while to get to the right size, and so that's all I'm really going to be starting today. So I'll give you a little close-up of what I'm doing here, and hopefully you get an idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. So, all right. Okay, so I have these yellow bell peppers here from Baker Creek. You can see it there, Heirloom Seeds. And I've got my soil in here. What I went ahead and did is, you want to always label these, so I spend a little extra time just getting some masking tape and labeling it exact same thing that it is. Same with all these. So I've kind of laid them out and put them in my container here with the labels sticking out, so that you always know what they are. So I just want to give you that quick little tip there. Okay, so I have my trusty pencil, right, like I was talking about. I have my seeds, and I have my dirt. So what you want to do, also I'll have my little trowel here, as you can see. So the end of this trowel, you just want to kind of gently pack each one of these down, not too tight, because you know that's going to be, you want the seed to be able to get in there, but you don't want too much oxygen, you don't want too many gaps in there. So just kind of go through, tap this down, leave the dirt to the side, everything that you see kind of just going off to the side. You don't need to worry too much about that. We're going to reuse that dirt, so just to cover up the seeds, whatnot. So let me go through this, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so I finished that. Now I have these seeds. You want to open it up, of course, and sort of check inside, make sure you got what you paid for. Yep, they're looking good. And you know, you want to, the size of the seed is going to determine how deep you plant it. Typically you want to plant it, if it's a small seed, you're going to just plant it barely in the ground. You know, they say 1/8 of an inch or whatever, but who actually measures 1/8 of an inch? So I just planted just barely into the dirt, enough to where the sun can still kind of hit it a little bit, but it's not too deep. I've told you before, I planted carrots one time, the first time I planted carrots, and I planted carrots, well, they're about 6 inches, so I'm going to plant the seed 6 inches deep. Obviously that did not work, since the seed itself was only you know, one of the smallest seeds you can get. So that didn't work out. Anyway, so you want to do is just kind of press down with your pencil in each one of these, just enough to where you know it's gonna set in there nice and not move around too much when you water it. And then you're gonna just cover it up. That's why you kind of have just left this dirt as it is. So you can just kind of brush it over. You don't need too much on top of that seed, especially when you water it. It's gonna kind of settle in pretty good. So just a little bit below the soil line for small seeds. If you had like a larger seed, you want to plant it at least whatever the size of that seed, that's the depth. Some people go a little more than that. To me, you know, it's going to germinate, it's going to root, and you're going to be fine, just if you kind of keep that rule of thumb. So that's what I do. If you find somebody else on YouTube or on Google that would tell you differently, hey, whatever. So I'm pretty much done doing all this here, and then basically what I do, I don't waste seeds too much. So I'll take this seed packet, I'll put a few in my hand here, and you know, when I want to check the germination rate, I just put one seed per hole here. Just kind of cover it up there. That one, for some reason, I didn't get a good, you know. And it's fine if some of these don't germinate. Nobody needs this many tomato plants. I mean, well, I can't say that. I'm doing this for family and some friends who also want some starts, so just thought I would go a little bit bigger this year. So that's what I'm doing. And again, you just kind of go through each one of these. I've got a lot of tomatoes here, and you just, you know, brush a little bit of that dirt on top of it, and then you're going to lightly spray this with water. You're not going to hose this thing down. You don't want that seed to move, and you don't want it to just fall out of there. Oops, got an extra one in there. Let's put that one in there. So just kind of pay attention. Real simple process here, and you know, go through it all, and that's pretty much all I do. So I'm going to do that for all these, and then water them. Now these have a cover over them that keeps the moisture in. I may or may not use that because it's kind of warm here. More than likely I'll use it just to keep the moisture in, but that also increases the temperature. So you want to be careful, especially in Southern California where it's hot, things like that. So, okay guys, that about wraps it up. I planted all my seeds, and I'm pretty excited about what I'm growing this spring here. So I'll hopefully be able to give you an update in a couple weeks. Thanks for watching, and there's more to come.